The FDA has issued a warning that the store Dollar Tree may be selling potentially unsafe drugs and cosmetics.
Have you ever wondered why an item costs just $1 and can be so cheap? Behind the bright lights and packed shelves at Dollar Tree lies a series of secrets few people suspect. From expired food to phantom brands and frustrating return policies, everything is cleverly hidden to keep customers unaware. When the truth comes out, you'll realize that sometimes the real cost isn't just the price on the label. It's tied directly to your health, your rights, and your trust as a consumer. If this information is helpful, please comment with the number 5 so I know. Rundown stores and safety concerns. When you step into a Dollar Tree, the first feeling isn't always convenience. It's often a sense of indescribable messiness. Underfoot, the sticky floor clings to your shoes, stained with smudges that haven't been cleaned in days. Look at the shelves, and you'll see layers of gray dust coating snack bags, dish soap bottles, or spice jars, showing they've sat untouched for far too long. The air feels thick, sometimes carrying a musty smell from water-stained ceiling corners, creating a heavy rather than comfortable atmosphere. Venturing deeper into the aisles, it's like walking through a makeshift warehouse. Goods are stacked in towering piles, blocking pathways, forcing customers to dodge like they're navigating an obstacle course. Restrooms, the usual measure of a store's care for customers, are often non-existent. Many locations don't have them, or if they do, the doors are locked with an out-of-service sign. In stores that do open them, conditions are grim. Surfaces caked with grime, toilet paper rarely replaced, and a lingering stench. Compared to gas station restrooms, they're often worse. Many shoppers just grit their teeth rather than step inside. It doesn't stop there. Signs of pests are obvious. Mice leave traces near food sections, and cockroaches dart into candy shelves when lights flick on. Leaking rainwater leaves yellowed stains on ceilings and walls. Some stores have cracked floor tiles, creating small tripping hazards. Dollar Tree sells floor cleaners, rat traps, and insect sprays, yet doesn't use them to clean its own space. It's like a dentist with a mouthful of cavities preaching daily brushing. The root cause? Dollar Tree operates with minimal staff. New hires are often only taught to stock shelves and ring up purchases, with no clear protocol for cleaning or safety. Veteran employees quit quickly due to low pay and high pressure, leaving stores chronically understaffed. As a result, no one has the time or motivation to keep things clean. Daily tasks pile up, forcing customers to weave through dirt and unopened boxes to pick out items. High-traffic areas like checkouts or entrances, which should be the brightest spots, often reveal the worst decay. Floors are sticky with gum, glass doors are smeared with fingerprints, and walls bear shoe marks, all creating an image far from pleasant shopping. Many customers get used to this thinking, it's cheap, so you have to accept it. But the truth is, cheap doesn't mean dirty. When hygiene is neglected, health risks arise. Bacteria grow on surfaces, mold spreads in the air, and pests lurk on shelves. A store can cut maintenance costs, but the ones who pay the price are customers, those who trusted their dollars, even just a few, for convenience. That convenience quickly turns into an illusion when invisible dangers lurk in every shelf corner and floor tile. Virtual brands exclusive to Dollar Tree. Among Dollar Tree's colorful shelves, countless brand names sound familiar and trustworthy, but are actually products created just to fill space. Greenbrier International, Sweet Smiles, Bloom, or Shore Living aren't real brands outside the store. They have no factories, no websites, and no customer reviews online. They're just labels crafted to fill shelves, making shoppers think they're choosing from a variety of companies. Behind this facade, Dollar Tree has total control. Products are outsourced to cheap overseas factories with simplified formulas and ingredients adjusted to cut costs. Those jars of off-brand tomato sauce look familiar, but are often thinner and packed with more preservatives. Colorful candy bags are overly sweet, with minimal real ingredients, yet their packaging mimics big brands. Shoppers see endless choices but are really buying from a single source. This setup makes shopping less transparent. When a virtual brand's product has issues, there's nowhere to seek information or file complaints. No hotline, no customer service, no accountability beyond the Dollar Tree checkout. Problems are easily brushed off, leaving buyers to accept the risk because the item only cost a few bucks. The only clear things are the shiny packaging and low price. Quality varies wildly. One day, a product is decent. The next, it breaks right after opening. Many items quickly become trash, wasting money and leaving a sense of disappointment. The truth is, this system of fake brands doesn't offer the variety it seems to. It's like a stage where one actor wears multiple masks. Shoppers think they have choices, but they're just circling mass-produced variants designed to minimize costs. The low price makes these items easy to toss into your cart, but the murky origins and inconsistent quality slowly erode consumer trust. When that trust is gone, the upfront savings lose their value. Expired food and neglected safety. In the world of retail, food is the most sensitive category. Shoppers entering a supermarket or convenience store typically assume that every product on the shelf has been thoroughly checked, with clear expiration dates and proper storage. But at Dollar Tree, that sense of confidence can vanish after just a few minutes of observation. Packages of cookies sitting quietly on the shelf might be weeks past their expiration date. A box of cereal that looks brand new may have been returned, sloppily taped shut, and placed back on display as if untouched. Behind the bright facade is a shockingly lax process. Unlike major supermarkets where staff are trained to regularly check expiration dates, Dollar Tree operates on a hope no one notices approach. Inventory control depends on how busy each store is. Some locations check weekly, others only once a month. Worse, many stores only inspect when a customer complains. This means expired products are often discovered only after someone buys them and runs into issues. The refrigeration and freezer systems are also unreliable. To save electricity, some stores unplug them overnight or let them stop running during restocking. Energy drinks, soda bottles, or even frozen pizzas get shuffled between cold and warm states, like an unwanted temperature workout. Food that needs stable storage becomes a victim of cost-cutting. Sealed packaging isn't a guaranteed shield either. There have been cases of opening snack bags or dessert boxes to find green mold, like an unintended science experiment. The issue isn't just in-store display, but also prior storage. Goods often sit in poorly regulated warehouses where temperature and humidity fluctuate wildly. By the time they hit the shelves, products have already endured a risky journey. Shoppers often trust that sealed products are safe, but this trust becomes a major blind spot. Few bother checking expiration dates at Dollar Tree, assuming printed labels mean guaranteed quality. This mindset allows expired items to linger on shelves longer. When health issues arise, the cost isn't just a few dollars. It could mean medical bills or wasted family meals. The reality is, with a small, low-paid staff, most Dollar Tree employees aren't trained thoroughly on food safety. They focus on quickly filling shelves, not checking if milk cartons or noodle packs are still good. Store managers prioritize sales volume over the quality of food reaching customers. Such a system can't prevent errors, and customers end up bearing the risk. Looking at the big picture, Dollar Tree turns food safety into a gamble. Shoppers pick an item thinking it's cheap and convenient, but they're playing a game of chance. You might get lucky with a fresh pack of cookies today, but tomorrow you could buy yogurt that's fermented the wrong way. The low price masks the unease, but the hidden consequences are far from cheap. Like if you've experienced this too. Vague labels and controversial additives. At Dollar Tree, the printed labels on packaging often give shoppers a sense of security. But a closer look reveals gaps and ambiguity. A candy bag with a seemingly clear ingredient list might slip in vague terms like fragrance or natural flavor. These sound harmless, but can hide dozens of chemicals. The average consumer has no way of knowing what's inside, as regulations don't require companies to list specifics. Colorful gummy candies or vibrant snacks that kids love often contain artificial dyes. Some of these are banned in Europe for links to hyperactivity in children, yet they appear regularly on Dollar Tree shelves in the US. Bright red, yellow, or green colors are eye-catching, but they hide health risks few anticipate. While kids smile over cheap candy, parents unknowingly bring home an artificial energy boost that's hard to control. It's not just candy. Dollar Tree's vitamins and supplements can also be surprising. Instead of strict oversight like medications, they're labeled as dietary supplements. This lets them bypass many safety regulations with no need to prove effectiveness or verify recommended doses. A professional-looking bottle with glossy packaging might just contain random ingredients with no real health benefits. The creativity extends to nutrition labels. A small snack bag that fits in your hand might be split into 3 servings on the label. This makes sugar, salt, or fat content look much lower than reality. Shoppers think they're controlling calories, but when they eat the whole bag, as most do, the intake is triple the listed amount. Some additives raise eyebrows when you dig deeper. Propylene glycol, found in some Dollar Tree foods, is also a chemical used in antifreeze. Though its food-grade concentration is much lower, the idea of eating something linked to car fluids is unsettling. This isn't rare. Dollar Tree often sources from cheap suppliers where formulas are simplified to cut costs. Imported goods add another layer. Products from overseas follow their home country's labeling rules, not U.S. standards. This means allergy warnings, crucial for some, might be printed in ways Americans miss. For those allergic to peanuts or dairy, this lack of clarity can lead to serious consequences, while regulators can't inspect every low-cost imported item flooding in. Knockoff products and visual deception tactics. Walking into the food or personal care aisles at Dollar Tree, you might feel a sense of familiarity. The green, red, or blue colors, the font, and the layout on the packaging, it all reminds you of big-name brands you know well. But pick up the item, and you realize it's not Crest, not Tylenol, not Lysol. Instead, you see names like Dental Fresh, mimicking Crest, or a pain reliever with a red and white logo eerily similar to Tylenol but completely unfamiliar. This is Dollar Tree's visual deception tactic at work. People make quick decisions based on familiar images. When your eyes catch packaging with colors and fonts resembling trusted brands, your brain assumes the product is safe. Staff even place these knockoffs right next to the real thing, making mix-ups more likely. Only after getting home do you notice the difference, often with far worse quality. Mouthwash as watery as colored liquid, snacks with skimpy fillings, or cleaning sprays too weak to tackle stains. Here's the catch. These products are legal. The packaging is designed to be similar but not identical, changing just enough details to avoid copyright lawsuits. It's like a plagiarized essay that swaps a few words but keeps the same idea, making it hard to call out. For consumers, these tiny differences lead to a completely different experience. This trick isn't limited to food or medicine. Cleaning supplies, dish soaps, and floor cleaners are full of cheap imitations. A bleach bottle with a yellow hue, spray nozzle, and black and white label looks just like Clorox but is diluted and less effective. Snack cakes with names close to zebra cakes, complete with black and white stripes, taste bland with minimal filling, leaving a memorable gap in quality after one bite. This visual deception preys on the buy fast, think fast mentality. Busy shoppers rushing through aisles often rely on a first glance to decide. Dollar Tree turns this weakness into an advantage. Their fake brand labels appear in the right spot, with the right colors and fonts, tricking customers into thinking they're grabbing a familiar brand at a steal. When the truth hits, many shrug it off since it's just $1 or $2. But over time, this creates a negative cycle. Customers get duped by small losses, while Dollar Tree reaps big profits. Shoppers grow used to accepting subpar quality, seeing it as the norm for cheap prices. Unfavorable return policy. In many people's minds, shopping at Dollar Tree is so simple that returns don't cross their thoughts. A dollar item isn't worth the hassle of returning, right? But this mindset becomes a shield for Dollar Tree to build a return policy that's strict and frustrating, leaving customers feeling more drained than protected. First off, Dollar Tree completely eliminates cash refunds. Even if you keep the receipt and the item is fresh from the register, you can't get your money back. The only option is an exchange for the exact same product. This turns returns into a pointless loop. If the item is defective, you're stuck swapping it for another of the same kind, risking the same issue. It's like trading a losing lottery ticket for another with no better odds. The policy sounds inconvenient enough, but it gets messier. If the item is out of stock, you can't pick something else or get store credit. You might just face a flat rejection. Even attempting a return means facing psychological barriers Dollar Tree sets up. Staff are trained to scrutinize returned items closely. An opened package, signs of use, or slightly crumpled wrapping can be blamed on the customer. This intense inspection makes people feel like they're under investigation rather than being helped. With understaffed stores, each location applies rules differently. Some are lenient, others unbelievably strict. The return experience hinges on luck and the cashier's mood. Return policy notices are often printed in tiny font, tucked in obscure corners, or missing entirely. Customers only learn the restrictions when they're stuck needing a return. It feels like entering a game where the rules are revealed just as you're about to lose. Since the item's value is so low, most shoppers sigh and move on, accepting the loss rather than wasting time arguing. Dollar Tree seems to have calculated this perfectly. The policy isn't designed to serve customers, but to minimize money flowing back out. A faulty item that's not properly handled creates frustration, but it's rarely big enough for customers to fight over. These small losses pile up, while the store keeps the overall profit. Buying cheap doesn't always mean saving. When food safety is ignored, labels are vague, knockoffs are rampant, and return policies are unfair, the real cost isn't just the $1 price tag, it's your health, time, and trust. Before tossing any item into your cart, check carefully, choose wisely, and prioritize trustworthy stores. Staying alert today will save you headaches tomorrow. Have you faced something like this? Share below.